But do you feel like it's better to trust your loved one and let love determine your outcome, or do you think that fear should be instilled in your love to help control things that might happen?
I'm not actually sure how many times I've said this on this show, or how many different ways I've said this, how many iterations of the same thing that I've said ad nauseum. But I do not seek to control anybody. The only thing I expect my spouse, my mama, my daddy, my brothers, the only thing I expect them to do is be them. And if being them means lying to me, disrespecting me, stealing from me, doing X, Y, and Z, all the manner of bullshit, then that's them. And then from that, I learn how to deal with them. I learn whether they need to be cut the fuck off. I learn whether they should be a part of my life. I learn whether I need to even have a relationship with them. That's why I keep, and y'all are saying like this is just a do what you want to do. It's not that. It's just that I've learned because I've seen my elders, people around me who have tried to have control over people, and it still doesn't work. What works is having a partner or a parent or a sibling or a friend or whatever who respects you, who values your feelings, who values your mental and physical health, that because of that, they're not gonna do certain things. And I understand you may equate that to maybe a fear, the consequence. And I can see why you would say that, but I don't think it's a control thing. It's literally like I care about if I fuck over you, so I'm not. I care about losing half my shit, so I'm not. The consequence. I understand the consequences on the other side, but I don't. You can't control nobody. The only you can.
You can't control.
You
Right.
can't.
But you
Like
can also help.
there's just.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And that's fine.
You gotta help.
If
You
they
gotta
have,
help.
if they have expressed that they need help.
I can't make my son not smoke weed or
leave it to adults.
Yeah.
no, because all right, Lola, I can't. All right,
Say that.
I cannot make a woman not cheat on
You
me.
didn't mean to say that,
I
y'all.
can still, hold it down, support her sexually, mentally, financially. I can do all of that, and she can still cheat.
Yeah.
But after she gets off work, I'm gonna give her a call. All right, I'm gonna give her a call, give her a face. Hello, where are you? How are you? I want to check in. I'm still gonna check. I'm gonna check in and still. I'm gonna check in and still, not to be, insecure, but I'm still gonna let. Yeah, I'm around.
Listen,
what's up?
As a man,
I'm home.
Caring
Just to
isn't
give
insecure.
her something. Yeah, he's home. Just small things can help you.
Yes.
You have to make it hard to cheat.
Caring and being an adult in a relationship. The fact that you are communicating with her because you are concerned about her whereabouts.
No, he want to really know what's going on.
I want to know what's going on.
What I'm saying,
He want to make sure she
if you
ain't doing
switch that and just get into a mature mindset of listen,
So I'm mature.
I'm not saying you're immature. I'm
For
saying
calling her saying hello, how are you? I'm not
saying-
mature.
I think there's this misconception that if you show care as a man, it's fucking sassy
Okay.
or you insecure. Why don't you just say, listen, I love my fucking girl. I kiss my girl in public. I like me personally. I love public affection for my girl.
Pause with it.
Pause. Not with you, nigga. I'm talking.
No. I mean pause. Like pause with it. Like you got pause. Look cool. Like you always do. You feel me?
I fuck with public affection because I mean, like, yo, dudes are looking at you. Chicks are looking at me. The fact that like I'm on you and you on me, I fuck with that. So all that, oh, I'm scared to go out with my girl and touch her and her be on me. That's just fucking whack.
So is a guy insecure if he calls his girl a few times a day?
You care about your girl?
I'm asking you a question though.
No, you could call your girl 1,000 times.
So what me and him are saying, is true then. Us calling our girls.
No, you're trying to control her.
Says you though.
You're trying to check on her. Hey,
Yeah, that's
bad, though? Is that
what
bad?
we're doing.
why are you checking on
I love her.
Yes, that's what we're.
I love my.
All right, so first of
I
all-
love her so much.
First of all, let me tell you something.
with the wrong intent?
Let me tell you something.
I love her.
I believe
You trying to make sure no dicks are in.
my opinion.
Dicks on her.
That's
around
what we were
her,
talking about.
Next to her, on her, anything, nigga.
But the thing is, so here's the thing. I believe love needs to be backed by fear.
Thank you.
You need to fear.
Okay, Stalin.
You need to.
Right? Mussolini ass nigga.
We could. Yo, listen. Love needs to be backed by fear. This is how life has been successful for every civilization, right? So we're not gonna sit here and say kids. It's even adults need to fear something. If you fear nothing, if a man does not fear losing his girl, he's going to dog her.
Exactly.
If a man does not fear that he can't get that same girl, he's going to treat her like shit. If a man fears losing that girl, losing that family, and whatever the case may be, he's going to act right. And what she's going to do is not enable it by giving him excess freedom. People don't know what to do with freedom. We're not going to sit here and act like we do. I give you freedom to do whatever you want. You're going to jump off the deep end. You need to be checked.
Don't be with an idiot.
You need to be regulated. And that's just what people are.
I feel like that
Don't
makes.
be with an
I
idiot.
feel like that makes for a toxic relationship.
No, it doesn't.
I'm not gonna
See,
lie.
Talk about it.
It depends.
Just
though.
because I feel like if you are basing your whole relationship on fear, it changes the intentions. Like you're not doing things because you want to or because you love the person. You're doing that out of fear, and it changes. It changes everything. Like it. I'm trying to figure out like the best way to say it.
There's no way that he was.
It
right.
changes the dynamic.
It
of
does.
how
It
you
does
move.
change the dynamic because it's like, are you doing this because this person does so much for you, so you don't want to lose them, or do you actually love this person?
Is that wrong though?
So when we talk
You work a
about
job because you want to pay your bills and you know that if you don't go to work, you're going to be homeless.
But
So
do
the
you
fear-
love working there?
the fear of being homeless, keep your ass
no,
at work.
I know it's a keep on one topic though, but fear is the driving force behind all success. Fear is behind everything. Why you go to work every day, why you eat healthy, why you don't do certain drugs. Fear really runs the world. It runs on fear.
What is love?
America itself. If you fuck with
Kills the world.
America, we get you. The fear of us going to get you keep us safe. Fear is a global weapon to protect you. So
Word.
if my girl goes, yeah, if I'm home a little too late, she gonna want to argue. You might spaz out or whatever. That might get her home early,
I'm
and
gonna
that's a good.
spaz out, nigga.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, being home early, and us not doing nothing wrong is a good thing.
No.
See, you want
They both Sagittariuses. That's why.
Oh no.
No,
Scorpio.
they call Sagittarius. Y'all just terrorize the world with y'all. All right, so I have a question, right? I have a question. So we'll go from a personal perspective, and feel free if you want to be opinionated about a general perspective as well. Do you think, or have you operated in not partaking in any infidelity based on fear or based on love for that partner that you once had? We'll start with Amanda.
It was definitely love. I feel like in any
Bullshit.
relationship that I was in, I feel like anybody has the opportunity to cheat. You meet new people, you are attracted to other people. I think it's a lie to say that you're never attracted to anyone else if you're in a relationship.
Get to the answer, Amanda.
But I said it's love because I have so much love for the person that I'm with. I don't want to look at anybody else. I don't want to cheat on them.
Oh, that's
You don't want
I
to,
agree with her
I'm looking.
with that.
but you're
With me, I could.
you look.
When it comes to fear, fear is something that can always be tested. You can say, I don't give a fuck what's going to happen. But when you love somebody and you don't want to hurt that person and that's the person you want to be with, you're not going to take that risk because you really love that person. But you're not doing it based off of fear because when it comes to fear, you'll take risks. I like fear.
you're just
Okay, so we got one.
Like
love,
fear?
one
Okay.
fear.
Got a feisty one over here.
Go ahead, Aaron.
I'm not a
To be
daredevil.
honest, I don't. Should I have my hat like that?
Yeah,
How does it look better? Like this way?
Yeah, look pull it back.
Like this? Or
You move,
Or
you move
like
in a millimeter. It's the same.
Yeah,
I
back.
look country?
Yeah.
country.
Texas.
She's from Texas.
Yeah.
I'm from Houston. Big difference.
Throw it up like
I
that.
knew that was coming. I knew you were gonna say that.
Can you?
Well, speaking from your personal perspective, what has prevented you from partaking in any infidelity in any of your relationships? Was it fear of something or just the amount of love you had for that person?
I don't know. It's just like whatever I feel. It's just whatever choice I make.
I mean, she doing it if she wants to, basically.
Yeah, it's like if I really want to do it, I'm gonna do it.
Free
But
choice.
he's asking what made you not do
See,
it?
this is from a
Yeah.
woman.
No.
What made you not do it?
It
What made you not cheat?
Was it the
what-
love
what-
or the
what
fear?
made me not just
Yeah.
what made me not cheat was because clearly I didn't want to do it. Because
But what made you not want to do it? Is
I'm
because
tell-
you feared the person?
no,
She didn't
it's
possess the
neither.
feeling,
It's
the
neither.
desire.
Tight.
The desire wasn't there.
Guys, it's neither. Meaning, if it's something I want to do, I'm going to make a choice, and I'm gonna do it or I'm not. It's not because I'm scared of something.
Mm.
Because if I already got the thought in my mind, like I'm probably gonna do it. If I go out and see somebody, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose my house if I go do such and such. No, I'm gonna make my decision and deal with how the chips may fall.
You're fearless.
It's not that I'm fearless. It's just everything is just a personal. It's just a choice.
Free
Like
will.
I don't.
It's called free will.
It's called fearless.
Go fearless. And I'm scared to have I'm scared to have a woman like that. Like,
I
I want her to be like, damn, like a little fearful of losing me.
She said,
or
I don't give a
cheating.
fuck if I lose this
Yeah.
house.
I don't want a woman to look. It might sound whatever, like chauvinist, whatever, but hearing her say this, right, as a man, if I go outside, if I want to cheat, I'm going to cheat. It's fucking scary, bro. Like I think that a woman that has a little bit of fear of her man, maybe he a little crazy. Maybe he going. I'm
Yeah.
just being honest. Maybe he a little
Right.
crazy. Maybe he gonna give her an earful when she gets home. Maybe they have stuff in their names together, things she doesn't want to lose. I will hope that a little bit of that sprinkles in when she sees Rico. Like, be scared.
I want to reverse.
I'll probably help her keep it.
I want to reverse it. What about the ones who do cheat? Does that mean that they didn't love the person?
You
No,
know,
they didn't fear.
they didn't fear
But I
anything.
don't.
Yo, cause like to be honest, like think about like, all right, Guapo's outside, right? I'm outside, or I've been outside. I'm not outside no more, right? But
Oh, you say it.
but
Last weekend.
now,
you
yeah,
was outside.
now I'm feared.
Now
Now,
what you
see,
said?
look, now I'm feared.
Thank you. See
Now
how-
I'm feared.
see how
You feel me?
fear help him
So look,
fix that, girl.
For real.
I want that in
yo,
your
listen, Alan sits here, Yumi and Marie tells me so much and always in my ear giving me props on being the way I am now. But it took fear of losing my household and my well, not my household, but my family and that whole just energy that I possess having them to make me say, all right, I need to relax. It wasn't the love for like my girl. Like I love my girl to death, but death isn't scary to me. So now, but guess what?
Does outside
but guess what?
tempt
No.
you like that?
Huh?
But does outside tempt you like that?
Well, the thing is this: not
31 years
not
old.
everybody has,
I don't know.
not everybody's in a
He's
position.
31 years
Yeah,
old.
not-
Of course he needs fear to be a good man.
Not everybody, yeah. Not everybody. And the thing is this: any
I fuck with you on that.
any man,
Okay.
any man that possesses the ability to do whatever he wants needs to fear something.
Yes.
And if not, he will lose it all. And it takes for a man to lose it all sometimes for him to fear going back to when he lost it all. So that's why he corrects his actions.
Yeah, I need
Now,
my
those who
man
agree with him
to
right
lose
now
me.
have to understand, don't agree with him and then change it when it don't fit your criteria for your
No,
point.
what do you mean?
That was he just said that the fear of losing his family,
Yeah.
his girl, and his children made him change as a man. So we just seen fear help somebody in a positive way.
So how about could you possibly imagine how your relationship would flourish if all that fear was just straight love?
It would be stupid and it'd be stupid. You know why? Because here's the thing. First of all, I believe you could love more than one person. And
Facts.
and if you can love more than one person, then me loving my girl and then falling in love with another girl could be somewhat
Fall in
equal.
love with another girl though.
What are you talking about? I just told you.
31 for
You
God's
can follow-
sakes.
We talk just
Everybody could fall
different
in love
ends
with
of the
one
spectrum.
person.
Because if
I
you, when you
understand.
love somebody, if you with a girl,
I said, yeah,
or when you with the right partner, cheating don't really even cross your mind.
You are in rare breed.
You are great.
What
Your
What is
voice
going on with him?
Don't talk too much.
is a great man.
Let me talk to you.
Hey, pass me them chips.
You be talking a lot.
I'm lying?
Ron,
he's a good
yes, you're
man.
lying.
He's a good
100%.
man. Bro. Hey, bro, look.
100%.
So, Ron, you feel as though like,
Rome's a fucking liar though.
Ron, you
Right?
feel as, Ron, be honest.
Rome goes on
Ron, you
Instagram
feel-
and less
Ron,
bitches.
now,
into-
Ron, I seen your whole IG. You a genuine dude, bro.
Right.
From Elizabeth, you a good guy. But Ron, you just said right. If Rico didn't have fear of losing his family, and he replaced that fear with love, that lust wouldn't even have been a
No,
part
I
of his
didn't say
thought
that. I
process.
said if he replaced that fear with love, his relationship would flourish more. That's what I said. And I'm saying, sure, you could fear, but how long are you going to fear for? When are you going to switch over to love? You going to fear forever?
21 years.
Okay.
Once, however long it takes for everybody to be in their own, the kids'
How do you
wise.
fully invest if you fear? How do you fully invest in
Let
somebody?
me ask you a
if you're
question.
afraid?
Do
You
you?
would cheat on my girl.
Do you-
I don't fear her, bro. I don't fear her. Curse me the fuck out. Losing a good woman. If I don't fear that phone call, not just that
That's
drama that comes with
Yeah, I don't want
that
it.
drama that I'm gonna get. Like, no, I'm going home. I can't.
But my thing is, Rome, let me ask you a question.
You want my honest answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you a question.
So y'all know y'all.
You have a job, right?
I have a great job.
How much would you flourish if you decide to leave your job and do exactly what it is that you love?
I could do both.
Okay, that's my point. So again, love needs to be backed by fear. It's both. You need both ends. Love keeps me in a relationship.
Okay.
Fear keeps me acting right in my relationship. Yeah.
What about your discipline?
Thank you.
Discipline.
Part of fear.
What do you? Yeah, discipline is a
Part of
part of fear.
Fear entices
No.
discipline.
No, see, that's what you believe. You have
What?
to understand. If you're disciplined, then you know how to avoid situations that get you out of discipline, right?
Perfect.
And you create you create an environment where discipline flourishes. That's when you get older and you're more mature. That's the difference. What you're fearing now about, oh, I don't want to fuck up because I could lose my house, my family. What about if you do everything right and she still leaves your fucking ass? Then what?
Well, then she can leave, but
didn't fear
that's,
losing his
that's
ass.
not me.
She
Yeah.
didn't fear losing his ass.
She didn't
had no
fear.
fear of losing him. She ain't meant for him.
My thing is this:
We still won.
you're worried about loss,
Oh, you're worried about.
but no, you're worried about
nothing.
you're worried about loss.
I'm not worried about.
Yes,
loss.
you are, because what you just described is a man doing everything right and still losing. That's what your fear is.
You're basing your fucking love out of fear and why you stay. That's the issue. If you loved, it would be love. And when you lose after
Hold on.
love, it wasn't your fault.
There's different levels of love.
First of
though.
all, wait, Guabo, hold on. That's not the truth. You're missing the point.
All right.
The point is this: it's not basing your fear out of love, right? Your love is what got you there. Your fear of not having it is what's going to keep you there.
No, discipline's
No. Discipline comes with
from
fear.
fear.
I go to the gym.
entices
Hold on, time
discipline.
out. I go to the gym. You go to the gym. I've been to the gym for 13 years straight. I haven't missed longer than 7 days. You know why? I fear being fat. But guess what? I created discipline that is also backed by the fear. You can sit here and think that there's no fear attached to whatever it is that you do, but you go to work, you work at a job, and honestly, if I gave you the choice and I said, here's $100 million, you don't have to work at the job that you wake up to every single day, you wouldn't do it. But you fear something. You don't want the outcome of something. So that means you have to act right. And fear is implemented in every way in life, bro. From work to your
Your rent,
relationships,
mortgage,
to your kids. You know how many people want to give up on their kids, but they fear being a bad parent?
Your rent, your car note, your insurance.
So now,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like,
Or maybe because they just love their kids.
Job and someone offered you $100 million. What if you love that fucking job?
I'm not going to do
I
that.
will fear losing $100 million.
I will fear.
You too blind to see.
No, it's not about that, because the thing is this. We could understand.
So y'all can't agree that you need both
That's what
Yes,
I've
we
been
need
saying from the beginning.
and you need love.
Without fear, this world will crumble.
100% of either is not good. 100% of either. You need both of it. You need fear.
A
and
healthy
love.
amount of fear.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be forced
Yeah.
upon him to go
Not
home.
that you're scared of the person, but you are scared to lose that person because you do love that person.
I get your point. though.
Or
You
hurt
think-
that person.
Your point is that if he loved his girl, he shouldn't go home because he feared losing her. It should be because I love her. I want to go home one time. I don't want to cheat. But he's mixing that love with a little bit of fear, which keeps him on the right path. It helps him in his situation.
Okay, but
My thing is this.
is there
Men need
insecurity
a
in his
little
fear? I'm sorry, I'll ask you. Is there insecurity in your fear? Because you're worried about losing her. You're worried.
If I love a girl,
act right. Why don't you just fucking act right?
yeah, if
Because you got
that's a good question.
so, but Guapo. Wait, Guapo.
What's
if you
the
meet
answer?
if you meet the right if I meet the right woman that I know I can't
There's
replace,
no fucking right woman.
it is.
If
It
you're the
is.
right man, then you attract the right woman. How about you do that?
So
Man, that's-
my
I'm tired of y'all.
my thing is this: when it comes to people, especially men, right? And again, I don't think this rule applies for 95% of men, but there's only a 5% of people that don't have rules. And those 5% of people that don't have rules have the ability to do whatever the fuck they want. And that includes hurting other people's fairy tale fictional perceptions of life. I could love Amanda to death. Amanda could think that being monogamous is the only way. But in my actual belief, maybe I believe that I'm poly. So what am I doing? I'm mixing fear with my love to find a way to fit in her world. And that's what most men are doing. And I could love her, but she can't love me, right? She don't love me, or or the person that I love is not loving me to embrace me in full. They're not willing to accept that pain.
You're not
But
telling her.
Yeah,
what are
that
you
was my
talking
point.
about?
No.
Some people have a non-negotiable, and that's just what it is.
That's not your girl.
Thank you.
She's not for you. And what you need to
What do you mean? What,
You need to
You-
learn. How about
no,
this?
no,
You
no,
need
no.
to learn honesty and be honest with that
Thank
woman.
you.
what are we talking about?
And say, hey, listen, I like fucking other bitches, and I want to fuck you too. So if you're not down with that, this ain't gonna work. And I guarantee you,
I am not.
First of all, but my thing,
Rico is coming.
but he doesn't understand the point.
Rico doesn't wants to be with her.
Honest. Why?
What are we talking about lying? Hold on, wait, why are we getting to this lying part, Rome? I want you to get this through your head. A man could be honest with a woman, and a woman could be honest with a man, but that does not mean that their rules that they made up at that point actually are intertwined and aligned with each other.
That's on
That's not your
them.
person.
No, but the thing is, it can be your person.
No.
They deserve whatever they give.
You're
not-
not circle into a square.
No.
Bitches, and she does not want you to. That's not your person. You need to find somebody that wants to do that with you.
Maybe,
That's point blank period.
Rome, maybe,
can't
no,
change?
Rome, you not listening. Thank you. Rome is not
What if
listening.
he had five? No, but wrong. No, wrong.
Guys,
Wrong.
yo,
Rome,
What if Rico?
you're not listening, bro.
What if Rico try poly?
Break. Do we need
Guys.
a
What if
break?
Rico?
Guys,
Yeah, what if Rico?
Should we take 5?
No.
No, you're
No.
getting
What
loud.
if Rico tried poly a few times? He didn't like it.
Relax,
He
you
trying
relax.
something new. But he used to having 2 girls in the house at the same time. But he trying something new. So
Not
fear
what he
can help
said.
him try something new and stay in line. Fear helps him come home.
What happens when he get that urge? He can't control that shit.
Fear. My
Discipline,
daughter.
that's what
My
fear-
daughter, my family will keep him straight.
So you
That
so
he
you put
uses.
obstacles in your way in order to live your authentic life.
actually, you made a great point. That you said men are generally, would you say 65-70% of men are controlled by fear?
It's an Allen stat, but yeah.
No, I don't. I thought you got that from TikTok or something.
No, he said guesstimate.
No, it's guess.
Oh,
of his
well,
personal
okay.
opinion.
Actually.
So Alan and Guapo believe that you said 65-70% of men are controlled by fear.
Or live
Okay,
in fear.
I didn't ask for all the extra. So yes, that we agree on that, right? So I think if that is something that works for men,
Not all.
no.
Stop it, Chris.
The
Let her go.
65,
Stop it, Chris. Let her finish.
70%. If it works for them, I say go for it. If that is what keeps you in line in your life and keeps calamity from happening, I say go for it, do it. But let's not forget the 35-40% or
All
whatever.
driven by love and they're free spirited.
Not even love, but they are driven by something else that is not fear. And
I
I
can't
just
imagine that.
I think if you're watching this right now, whatever it takes for you to be a good
Exactly,
man,
there you go.
to be a good husband, be responsible, to keep your family together. If it's fear, if it's religion, if it's counseling, whatever it is, don't feel like it's not natural if you're adding other things other than love to keep it together.
That's
I
fine.
think that's unfair to tell somebody that fears losing their child or their home or their girl. Man, ain't authentic if you fearing losing it. It should be because you love her from your heart. That's come from a perfect place, and no one is perfect. Now, what Chris says is, I would love to have a woman that I love so much that I just go off love. That should be all of our. I mean,
Rome.
I was like,
We don't even know who this nigga is. That's
Yeah, I
why.
feel like-
Clearly,
I feel like-
this is Chris from here on out.
yeah, Chris today, motherfucker. Your ass is fucking Chris. Everybody hates Chris. I feel like we should all strive to be in love. I think that's the highest level of love. When you love somebody just off straight love only, and that guides you. But we're all not there yet.
Mhm.
Some of us are at this point, and we lust to get at that point where I love Erin so much, I never cheat. Why? I just love her. Fuck fear, fuck divorce. I just love her. That's the highest level of love.
And
That's really pure love. That's pure love right there.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'll give you a point though. Losing Erin is what?
Fear.
Pain, right? I fear what? Pain. So it's still gonna be involved.
Because I'm a
Even if I love,
Absolutely.
even if I take your advice, right, and go, Erin, I love you because I just love you. I'm home. I don't cheat because I love you. The fear of losing you, that love, is painful to me. So fear is still there naturally. It's still there.
So the fear of the pain.
But even his way, loving you naturally is why I come home, why I'm a good man, why I don't cheat. It's just naturally love. But why though? I love you so much though, because I don't want to lose you, which is what? Painful.
Mhm.
I fear that.
You fear.
So
you fear
fear-
the pain.
Yeah.
So fear is still there.
No, I know. I'm
So
not saying
fear
you're
will
wrong.
always still be there, no matter how much you like try to hide it. Fear is still gonna be there. You can't hide it. It's there.
And you know what else?
Right or wrong. What I mean is, Rome says,
Yeah,
if you
technically,
love
he
your
feels the
woman or
opposite.
love your partner so much, that should be the only thing guiding you on being a good man or being faithful.
And yourself.
Okay? And yourself. Now, if I love somebody that much, I must what? Fear losing them.
I would hope so.
So fear will be there naturally, regardless on who's right or wrong.
And the thing is,
makes sense.
I think the
Right or
only
wrong,
It
bro.
make- it makes
so
It's still there.
if we go back to that,
I'll take no, you got that.
we go back to the.
Percentage of fear. What I'm saying is, at
Yes,
some point in
you need
time,
both.
you have to get to a point.
I fucking quit. Hold no, I'm like rewind all of this shit.
Yeah.
I rewind all. Chris,
I did it, Chris.
Chris, yo,
I was about to call him
fucking-
Chris.
I can't believe.
But don't judge people like Rico that. But Rico just came clean though. He said, "Yo, I feel this is my family, my daughter. That's fucking deep, bro. That should not be looked at as unauthentic though. That should be like, you know what? Rico has his own thing that drives him to being a good man. Is he wrong for that?
Got it.
Is it still not like?
I mean, as
real
long as you
love?
get to the destination.
For that.
Thank you. Now,
Get the fuck out of here, Chris.
Chris,
Yo, I think Chris. For
Damn,
but
that
wait,
shit ain't gonna go.
can I add this to it? Like this is on the flip end, right? You know what I also think? I think that a lot of people get scared or they fear loving somebody because myself included, maybe all of us probably had that partner that we love so much. We loved them more than ourselves at one point where we started losing who the hell we were. And I think that's the type of love that I get what you were saying, right?
I'm not saying that.
But I'm saying like you love it so much that I can endure whatever you're willing to do to me. Doesn't make me set any boundaries. I can endure the pain.
That in loving.
So that means I can like my boundaries are not really solidified because whatever happens, I'm willing to take on. And I will love you through it, which is cool. But at the same time, you're never gonna stop it until you love me the same in return. We're saying that if I gotta walk on this road, right? This is the narrow path to being good. And I know I possess the ability to navigate, make lefts and make rights. And I know I'm going to be all right because it's been proven concept to myself that I was all right. I need to know that this road has something on it that I fear living without. So because I fear living without whatever is on this road, I'm going to continue to walk on this path. Now, there's going to be detours and exits that's going to present themselves the whole time. But every time I see that little exit to the right, I need my girl to come over there and throw a motherfucking gate in front of me and be like, don't even think about it. Be like, you're right. Let me just keep walking straight.
This world is
Because
based on
temptations is real. And temptation, and the thing is, we got to sit here and act like temptations don't exist and temptations don't get harder the closer you get to wherever your goal really is. And discipline only kicks in and means the most when you fear not getting what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah, I think that when you achieve that top love, how he
job.
explained, that fearless
I
love.
think that makes sense. All right, I'm done.
I think you make
This
sense
is Martin Luther
For
King
me.
over here.
where you are in your journey at your age.
Exactly.
Okay.
What I'm saying as an older male, dark-skinned male, I'm saying
That's the problem.
TV voice. TV voice.
saying,
Oh, y'all not gonna do
What
We're
this.
living in a dark life.
what if you looked at it as you love yourself so much that you hurting her, you know that's gonna hurt you, right? No, not even fear, just straight love. Just straight love. To where you're going through those obstacles, you don't need her to fucking step in and put a roadblock in there. That's you and your self-discipline doing that. And it's not because you fear losing her. What about the times that you are fucking going down that road and down that road, you are maturing? At some point, you gotta mature. You gotta mature and realize those detours ain't gonna be shit. So it's just straight love. There's no fucking fear. Just straight love. You and your
It has
girl.
to evolve to that though. I think I do. I'll go halfway with you. I go look.
Be willing to
I
grow.
think the love that you're.
Your perfect lane that
I
you
think he's in La La Land.
I think the love.
That's
The love.
that's
The love he's describing is the love that people strive for and really ever get.
And never get.
Never get.
Never
though.
get.
Rare.
Never get.
I said rarely. Your love takes self control,
okay. Do you have that?
discipline.
Do you have that?
I have that, but
But
I still need.
take away the butt. And
It
that's
has
your
to be a
maturity.
butt though.
It
See,
doesn't though.
come on, bro.
They're really,
All right, so-
It has to be a
Rome, have you experienced this love?
How much older?
yeah.
How many
Are you in
times?
love now with?
Absolutely.
How many times have you experienced this love, Rome?
Get married.
How many times have you experienced?
Because I don't need my shit taken.
How? Thank you, my fucking boy. Thank you, my fucking boy. Get out. Chris. Oh my God, bro.